It's good to have you join us on AD4TV Radio News Update, coming to you live from Abuja, Nigeria's federal capital. I am Merciful Ajinomo. Secretary to the Government of the Federation of Nigeria, Boss Mustapha, this Friday, at a briefing said it is time for Nigeria to take its healthcare system seriously, especially now that no one can seek medical care outside the country. Mustapha, who is also the chairman of the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19, admitted that government at all levels have not been doing as they ought to, stressing that this is the right moment to be reflective and begin to address issues in the country's healthcare system. Nigeria's Federal Capital Territory Administration this Saturday confirmed the recovery and discharge of 4 COVID-19 patients in Abuja. This brings the total number of those discharged in the nation's capital to 11. In a related development, 12 South African police officers have tested positive to coronavirus. South African National Police Commissioner General Kela Sitole revealed that the 12 police officers tested positive during a routine police service testing and are currently receiving treatment. The commissioner, however, declined to give information on the provinces the officers are based in and if they were infected while on duty. He noted that what is most important is to treat and care for the police officers.
Coronavirus, they really make you do what you fix today, can't pay. Now, the cocoa thing where you owe yourself be that because it's better to survive than for water to run your eyes. Oh, yeah, waka boom boom, begin the use hand sanitizer, special mask, and not grief for gumbody at all for anywhere, especially where people boku, clear road, arrange yourself, keep social distance, and practice good hygiene for house and surroundings. Do what government tell you, sit down for house and make it for no loss. Coronavirus, they so make we greet together, waka fighter like a kozuna.
I'm appeal to Nigerians that please, let's obey the social distancing. Let us obey the personal hygiene. Wash your hands. Don't go into congregation, and within 2 weeks, you go back and resume your normal life. If we don't do the right thing, we are going to face a disaster that we will not be able to handle.
This message now from the News Agency of Nigeria, NAN. They can't pay.
Still on COVID-19 pandemic, the Director of Health Services at the Ministry of Health and Wellness in Botswana, Dr. Malaki Chibayage, says some members of parliament had to be put under government-supervised quarantine barely 24 hours after the government announced that all lawmakers were to observe a period of self-isolation for COVID-19. Dr. Malaki said the members in question had breached the home quarantine law by shopping in supermarkets. Meanwhile, the family of Liverpool former player Sir Kenny Dalglish announced that he has tested positive for coronavirus and has been hospitalized. According to his family, he was admitted to hospital on Wednesday for treatment of an infection. He was routinely tested for the coronavirus and despite displaying no symptoms, the result came back positive. The United States President Donald Trump, in a memorandum published this Friday, ordered his government to support Italy in the fight against COVID-19. He said although the United States government's first responsibility is to American citizens, helping Italy will help mitigate the impact of the crisis and demonstrate the country's leadership. He added that U.S. military personnel stationed in Italy will help set up field hospitals, assist with transport supplies, fuel and food for the people. Cord Campbell and Rush Poshi of the Council on Foreign Relations have said that the COVID-19 pandemic has the potential to end the era of the United States as a global superpower. According to the expert, the pandemic has exposed just how unprepared Washington is to lead a global response. Lord Haig, a former Tory party leader and former foreign secretary, warned that China will gain from the new age of surveillance that will be required in coming months, as China is well placed to supply systems, software and data on a large scale.
Coronavirus, they really make you do what you fix today, can't pay. Now, the cocoa thing where you owe yourself be that because it's better to survive than for water to run your eyes. Oh, yeah, waka boom boom, begin the use hand sanitizer, special mask, and not grief for gumbody at all for anywhere, especially where people boku, clear road, arrange yourself, keep social distance, and practice good hygiene for house and surroundings. Do what government tell you, sit down for house and make it for no loss. Coronavirus, they so make we greet together, waka fighter like a kozuna.
I'm appeal to Nigerians that please, let's obey the social distancing. Let us obey the personal hygiene. Wash your hands. Don't go into congregation, and within 2 weeks, you go back and resume your normal life. If we don't do the right thing, we are going to face a disaster that we will not be able to handle.
This message now from the news agency of Nigeria, NAN. They can't pay.
The Justice Department and other federal agencies this Thursday called on the Federal Communications Commission to revoke China's telecommunications authorization to provide international telecommunications services to and from the United States. There has been growing concerns from the Justice Department that having a telecommunications company that is ultimately subject to the direction or control of an adversary power is neither safe nor in the interest of the North American country's national security. The Commission had last year voted unanimously to deny China Mobile Limited the rights to provide services in the United States due to risk that the Chinese government could use the approval to conduct espionage against the United States government. That's it on AD4TV Radio News Update, coming to you live from Abuja, Nigeria's federal capital. You can join the conversation on our social media platforms at AD4TV Radio on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn and Instagram. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel at AD4TV Radio. Many thanks for watching. I am Merciful Ajinomo.